Okay, I should have recorded this yesterday, but I'm a terrible procrastinator. So we're finally here. It's the Oscars. They're about to start in a little over 30 minutes. I'm trying to record this really quickly. Why? Procrastination, that's why. But before we go ahead and actually watch this thing, there are some things I need to get off my chest. Usually I do these little purges before I see a movie, and well, I've never done it for an award ceremony, but there's a lot to be said, so we're gonna jump into this shit, all right? So first and foremost, I need to go ahead and address something, all right? Amy Adams not being nominated for Best Actress for her work in Arrival is an effing travesty, okay? Because first and foremost, if you've seen this movie, you understand I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that 95% of that movie's screen time is devoted to Amy Adams' character, okay? Which means that a huge amount of what is successful about that movie is completely dependent on her work and on her performance, all right? So the fact that this movie went ahead to, I think it's 8 nominations it has for tonight, the fact that there are so many that obviously a lot of people felt that it was worthy of recognition, and yet one of the key reasons why it was so successful and amazing and such an effective film, she's not given a nomination. It's a fucking travesty. I'm not happy about it whatsoever, but whoever wins tonight, there's a lot of really good performances that are up for tonight, so I'm not gonna be too upset about it, but I'm still fucking upset about it. Moving on, best song. All right, so who do I think will win? It'll probably be one of the songs from La La Land, probably City of Stars. Who should win? Lin-Manuel Miranda should win for his work in Moana. However, who should have been nominated? Okay, there was this really great little indie film called Sing Street. It came out sometime in the summer of last year. Now, I watch a lot of different YouTubers and reviewers and critics, and most of them tend to be like me, really geeky, really jazzed for the summer blockbuster season. But all across the board, every single one of them, everybody said that probably their favorite movie of the entire summer, possibly even the entire year, was Sing Street, okay? These are a bunch of nerds and they're getting excited about a little indie film that really not a whole lot of people really heard about. It's about a kid in 1980s Dublin. He decides that in order to impress a girl, he's gonna start a band. And because it's set in the 80s, the soundtrack is filled with these amazing 80s new wave infused pop and rock songs, and they're awesome, they're amazing. The fact that Drive It Like You Stole It wasn't nominated at all, and not only wasn't nominated, but this film didn't get any real big recognition outside of, I think maybe there was a Golden Globe nomination in there somewhere. One of the other, lesser award shows, I think there was a couple of nominations, but this was such a fantastic movie. Definitely one of the best of last year. The fact that it got no recognition, especially for its music, travesty. Absolute travesty. You're gonna be hearing that a lot in this video. Travesty. Moving on. Best Animated. Okay, so both Disney and Pixar are up as usual. They're up for Finding Dory and for Moana. I don't think either one should win. And I know it's that sounds a little sacrilegious since Disney and Pixar have mostly dominated that category for pretty much the entire length of that category actually being in existence. But if you saw Kubo and the Two Strings last year, you know I'm not exaggerating when I say it was literally the most beautiful film I saw all of last year, okay? And I actually went into that movie thinking like, oh, it'll be a cute little stop motion picture. And I understand the basic concept of stop motion animation. You move the puppet, take the shot. Move the puppet, take the shot. I mean, how much more advanced can that concept get? But what they're able to accomplish with just stop motion animation, it's incredible. It's amazing. It definitely deserves to win, especially when you consider Laika, the company that has that made the film. They've never won the Best Animated Oscar. So I definitely think tonight is the night. I'd be so very happy if that happened because, god damn it, it was the most gorgeous thing I ever saw last year. Okay, now we're gonna finally get down to the big award, Best Picture. Okay, so did not see every single film nominated. It's probably gonna be something that I will rectify in the coming weeks just because that's something that I usually do. Definitely the day after the Oscars. If I've not seen the movie that wins Best Picture, I usually go ahead and go see it the day after. But what do I think will win? Listen, it has never happened before that a movie that has been nominated for 14 Oscars hasn't won Best Picture, okay? Titanic did it when it was nominated for 14 nominations. All About Eve, which is one of the best movies ever made, period. Yeah, that won Best Picture that year also. So La La Land, if it doesn't win, that's gonna be the first time ever that happens, all right? I do think that there is possibility of an upset here though, because I've been hearing a lot about Moonlight. A lot of people really, really love Moonlight. Unfortunately, I've not seen Moonlight as of yet, but absolutely everybody that I talk to, they're like, oh, I really hope it wins. It really should win. Do I think it has a shot? Yeah, I think it has a shot. It could be one of those upsets. It could be the first time that history will be made that a movie that was nominated for 14 nominations doesn't get Best Picture. Crazy shit happens, man, all the time. This could be tonight. I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. Yeah, so please let me know what you think. Like, comment below, subscribe, do whatever it is that you feel the need to do, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, love you, bye!